ever wondered what would happen if you spent just one day, one single day, making every single choice from a place of either love or fear? It's a powerful idea from A Course in Miracles, and today we're going to break down what that really truly means. So let's make this personal, right from the get-go. Just think about your day so far. What was the engine behind your actions? Your words, even your private thoughts. Was it this feeling of connection, of openness, or was it something else? That question right there, that's the key to everything we're about to get into. You see, in any given moment, we're standing at a fork in the road. On one path, you've got fear. And fear's whole game is to disrupt connection, to make us feel isolated and separate from everyone else. But then there's the other path, love. And it does the complete opposite. It creates safety. It builds this incredible sense of belonging. This choice is happening all the time, whether we're paying attention to it or not. Now, to really get a handle on this choice, we have to start with fear. And here's the big reveal. Fear isn't some real external monster. It's actually an illusion. It's the ego's favorite #1 tool to keep us playing small. Just let that sink in for a second. Fear isn't just something that happens to us. It's an internal state that our ego is actively growing like a garden. And its one and only job is to sever our connections, not just with other people, but with our true selves. It's that nagging voice in your head telling you you're all alone, that you're different, that you better build some walls to protect yourself. Okay, so if fear is the illusion, what's the reality? The answer is incredibly simple. It's love. And we're not just talking about the warm, fuzzy feeling. No, we're talking about love as the actual, fundamental stuff that our entire existence is made of. And think about what happens when you actually choose love. What does it create in the world? When we come from that place, it's not just a nice thought. We are actively building an environment of safety, of peace, and of healing. For ourselves, yeah, but also for every single person we come into contact with. And this is where it all clicks. See, fear isn't some dragon we have to slay in an epic battle. It's just an illusion that we can choose to let go of. And how do we let it go? Through the conscious, active practice of love. The text puts it perfectly. Fear is an illusion that can be relinquished through the practice of love. All right, this all sounds amazing in theory, right? But how in the world do we actually do it? In the middle of a crazy, stressful day. Let's get practical and look at 3 real ways you can start choosing love right now. First up, reframe your interactions. Think about that tough conversation you've been putting off. Our default setting is usually fear, right? We go in defensive. So what if instead you decided to approach it from a place of love? How might that one little shift change the entire conversation? Second, set a daily intention. Seriously, when you wake up, before you even check your phone, just take 60 seconds and decide, today, everything I do comes from love. That one decision can be your anchor for the whole day. And third, practice mindfulness. That moment you feel that knot of anxiety tightening in your stomach, just stop, pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself this one simple question. How would love handle this right now? And if you want to take this even deeper, here are 2 really powerful exercises you can try. The first one is a visualization. Just close your eyes and imagine your heart is filled with this warm, glowing light of love. Then see that light radiating out from you, touching every person you meet. It's a great way to start your day. The second one is a reflection exercise. Grab a notebook and write down a specific time you remember acting out of fear. Then, replay that scene in your mind, but this time ask yourself how a response that was rooted in love could have completely rewritten that story. So, we've walked through the big ideas, we've talked about the practical steps, but honestly, none of it really means anything until we get to this final piece, making it real in your own life. Because it all comes down to this. This isn't just some cool concept to think about. It's an active choice you get to make moment by moment. So the only real question left is for you, how are you going to consciously choose love over fear in your life? And what's one small step, one real thing you can do to make that happen today?